It's the real side of H-Town, 97.9 The Box, Madd Hatta
Morning Show.
with the birthday boy in the building, Don Keke.
Happy birthday
to you.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Don Keke. Happy birthday to you.
21 feels so good. I finally can drink and gamble.
Real quick, great. I know I want to talk about the birthday, but I know we're just in here talking about the son. Your son is doing big things, man.
Yeah,
talk about that a little bit, man. Don got a son out there doing it.
He graduated at 17. This is his first year at FAMU. First year at FAMU, Florida A&M. He's doing engineering. Got a B, like a B average. Engineering is kind of. It's difficult.
It's rough,
yeah. It was rough. You know what I'm saying? It was tough. I didn't want him to change his major. I just wanted him to stick with it. He stuck with it to get rid of the study abroad, going to Spain May 1st. So he's sticking with it, man. I'm just trying to give him an opportunity to be a kid and live it out, live the college life. You know, keep the bills off your mind. Just go for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a hard he actually got to do 5 years. Stuff.
Wow. So how does it feel being a father and watching your son go to like such a prestigious school, man?
It's feeling old. It's feeling old and it's costing a lot. You know
your fees just went up, huh?
Yeah, it's costing a lot. But it's a great thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting to have an opportunity of doing things that I didn't get to do, and which was like just staying focused and staying positive, being a kid, being a school kid.
Why is that so important? You keep saying that, being a kid.
Because I was grown at a 15, 16. I'd already, you know, I've been at my mama's house 20-some years. I was already gone at 16 years old, man, staying on my own, having my own bills, just kind of, you know, skipping over the kid process. You know, when I went going to high school, I didn't even have a thought that I was going to college. It wasn't even something that we talked about. You know what I'm saying? I never thought that I was going. So for him to get the opportunity, and that's all he have to focus on, no kids, no babies, no bills, no cars, no nothing, no insurance, just nothing but school, that's a great opportunity.
This seems to be very important to you, that you wanted him to do it different than Lil Keke. Now, by the way, let's mention, you say what you want about Lil Keke, but he's had a great career. He's accomplished a lot. So, you know, your son literally could have, you know, sort of went in the same direction as you, but you totally don't want him to have
it's not a total. It's just not a total. The way I do my thing is whatever we're going to do it 100%. And if you just going to be lagging over to the music and doing it because I'm doing it, I don't want you to do that. I want you to do what you're going to put 100% in and be you. I never made them live under the shadow of me. Following my steps, do what I do, such. I kind of kept them off the radar to do that. Just do you. Just have a great opportunity and make your own opportunity. If you love music and you want to go here, that's your thing. I'm gonna support you and do whatever you need to do. But you know, I don't wake up encouraging them to come over here.
I don't feel like you really want them to do that.
I don't.
Because
you know, it take tough skin. You know what I'm saying? And this generation here, man, they kind of easy. You know what I'm saying? They grew up a little tough. You got to have real patience, tough skin. It's a lot of failure. It's 70% failure. It's like baseball. Music is 80% failure. That 20% that you get, you know, it comes in spurts, and that's not for everybody. And there's a lot of people that's in this music that I feel like should be doing other things or doing different things in music because, you know what I'm saying, it takes a lot of, you know, patience. Yeah, I don't want you to do this here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to, but if you do,
now what if mom? Now what about mama? Did she say the same thing? Or is she on the same? Y'all clearly on the same page.
Okay, well to be honest, you know, if you just think about it, I'm a sport guy. You know how big I am in sport.
Yeah.
They both played for me, Little League football, both of my kids. I was pushing kind of that way. In the 11th grade, we made the decision that he wasn't playing for himself. He was playing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
wow.
can't play for me, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get yourself injured or get yourself hurt. So we had to make a decision. You gonna do these books or you gonna do these sports?
How hard was that for you? Because here it is, like you said, you a sports guy, and a lot of fathers, especially if they sports guys, they want to see their sons play ball.
That boy had to sit way back to answer this one.
It was tough, but the thing about it, I seen you in a position where you wasn't giving me everything. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to give everything or we ain't going to do it. So, you know, he very, very smart. You know what I'm saying? He real book smart. So I just made him make a decision between the sports and the books, and he picked the books. Now, my baby boy, you know what I'm saying, it's just the opposite. He don't want to do no kind of homework. No kind of work. He don't want to do nothing. But on the football field, baseball field, track field, he real, real good. It's just natural. So, you know, it's a give and a take between your kids. You got to be able to work with them both. Okay. But I don't push nothing on neither one of them. Whatever you want to be, I'm support it. If you want to be a fireman, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple things you just can't be. Yeah,
Like
I'm saying,
what?
but I ain't gonna say this. You just can't be. But you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I would support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Now, what's going to happen for you on the birthday, man? Because this is another milestone. I know last year you got the milestone with the album. The Don't Mess With Texas was a big milestone for that album, released it on vinyl. I got my vinyl copy. I feel good about that. But this year, you know, you're a little older, a whole lot wiser. How you feeling about being an older Keke and still being in the game?
Health, man. I'm all about health and happiness. That's all I'm about. Health and happiness right there. Once you got something fly.
Oh no, I just see you in the gym almost every day because I check on your Instagram.
Health and happiness.
That boy
you know
be
what I'm
posing, doing selfies in the gym. Yeah, it's
they say when you grow it, show it. That's what they say when you grow it, show it. Now, but
is J Mac saying that Keke's working for a new sexy vibe or something like that? Is the music going?
No, I'm just real big on not getting left behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be the last one. I ain't gonna get left behind. But I don't have no special things for this birthday besides, you know, I travel a lot now. Man, I'm just, you know, happiness is everything with me.
What's the last place you went to? That's your travel to?
The last place I went to, man, I'm kind of sort of everywhere. I done been to Jamaica's, man. I done been to Dominican Republics. I'm getting ready to go to Japan. I done been to Belize. I done been to Cancun. I done been to whatever you think of. I done been to Cabo. I done been to Mexico, cruises.
Disney World.
Disney World.
Put the kids.
Disney World's my last place I just went to.
I saw you. You had on the Mickey Mouse shirt. That's kind of cool.
J Mac gonna pull it all
17
out.
or 18 years ago, I would say, man, that's
calling you
Keke.
Well, you know what? You know, let's be honest. A couple of years ago, you would have never. First of all, here it is. Here's what's really beautiful about the story. Keke has turned out to be this father-loving husband and supporter of his children. And I think back in our early days, maybe the 90s, we probably wouldn't have seen Keke going and being the man that he is today. I think we can honestly all say that.
You definitely wouldn't have caught that Mickey Mouse shirt.
But you know, here it is. You got children, and you got to modify yourself for the love of your children, right?
Yes, I do.
J Mac don't want to see you live, kid.
No, I like it. I said that's cool because he said.
And then he put it on the gram so everybody can see how he's loving his life and enjoying.
All that was forced. Everything that was forced. I was forced to do all this. You know what I'm saying? By gunpoint. No, but I enjoy it, man. You know, now I just do things different, man. I'm more patient with everything that I do. I don't rush no more with nothing that I do. So from a birthday standpoint, I ain't do no bunch of partying this year because I got a new album get ready to come, and I didn't want to just be turning do this. So I'm just doing one party and I'm doing some traveling. That's it.
What about the album? And is the older Lil Keke musically gonna change?
Yes, I adapt with time. You know, the new album, man, I got DJ Chose and I'm working with B King and, you know, Fast Lane and Bam Rogers and, you know, Young Cats, DJ XO, you know, I go along with time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on. Then I got Bun on the album. I got Crit on the album, David Banner, some OG stuff. So I just took my time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do me because I do what pays, but at the same time, I adapt. You know what I'm saying? With the youngsters, I let them know that I'm available. I'm listening. I let them do the hooks. You know, if it's something that I don't like, I don't want to do, I ain't going to do it. But, you know, if it's something in the mind frame or the culture of what I do, I'm going to do it. I love everything that they do. A lot of them think that they don't. You know, it ain't the kind of music that I make, but I follow it. You know what I'm saying? I purchase it, I buy it, and I support it.
Has Keke ever considered at some point in time, you know, a lot of rappers this last few weeks talking about retirement. Now I'm not doing it no more. I'm done with the game. I've done all I can. You got the Lloyd Banks. You got the Jesus. Will we ever hear Keke scream something like that? Or do you still love to get on that stage? Do you still love to make the music? Or is there, I'm looking at this point where it's time for the Keke to retire. Is it even a thought?
Sometimes it is. You know, sometimes it's a thought because the game is a little bit overcrowded, man. And it takes a lot, man, to, you know, in order to make some money off of it, you got to do a lot, man. You know, it's not, when we first started and we was doing this independent and selling hundreds of thousands, it was easy. The game is overcrowded. So it's a lot of times that I wake up. I tell you this here. I put it to you like this. I always tell people, if I win the lottery, I ain't doing no album.
And that goes to my point, Hatter. Most people don't retire. The game retires them. I've never seen a rapper just totally retire. The only reason they retire is because they can't sell no records or can't do no shows anymore.
Or they tired.
It's very few.
And then the thing is, man, every retirement album is another album right out there. Right. I ain't seen really nobody just really go out yet.
But if you still
Jay-Z retired by 5-7 years ago. He's still
no
rolling.
rapper that has ever retired.
But if you still love it, why? Who's to say that you should cap your time?
Let me tell you something. I had to kind of fall back in love with it. It had turned business. You know, when you get older, man, it was business. When I was young, it was about the hooks and Candy Red and coming down and what I could do to make this rhyme and what I can do to make this rhyme. Now, man, it's about where the business at and iTunes and Spotify and where to check it and who gonna put it up. So the love of it different. You know what I'm saying? You lose the love of it.
The fun ain't in it no more. It's just business now. This is what you do as a means to take care of your family. You know, it's crossing T's and dotting I's.
I'm really working on catalog now, man. Putting up catalog, putting up merchandise, setting up the rest of it, man, so I can live off of it. My kids don't have to suffer. Now, I don't have my kids in a situation where if something happened to me, they depended on music. I got them set up to do their own thing. I just want you to be able to recover what you can. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to be out there talking about no fish dinners and my daddy said this here and wet jam down there. And so I don't want you to do that. Mm-hmm. Whatever the music leaves you, you know, I want you to be able to recover it easily. So that's what I'm working on, man. Catalog and different stuff like that, man. I'm not really into the part of really just the turn up part of it. I don't even know if I make music for 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just enjoying it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just putting the stuff together that at the end of it, I still love it. I still want to do it. And this was like, this album here is called Self-Made 2. This was the first time in a long time that I just worked on an album. Went in the studio with every producer, Mr. Lee, Drummer Boy, you know, Crit. I went in here with them. My last albums, man, they've been emails. Let me just do them, go in the studio, hurry up, turn them in and get the money. So I feel a little bit better about it, and I did feel some love.
Why different this time?
Because, man, the 20-year anniversary gave me an opportunity to take my time. You know, I dropped it on vinyl. I dropped it with a live band. I did the block party. I did the South by Southwest. So I was so caught up into the 20-year anniversary, I was able to just work on the album freely, just take my time, walk through it. Instead of, let me get 7, 8 beats, hurry up, email, ship them off, do this here, I was able to just take my time.
You enjoyed that process better?
I loved it. Me and Slim talked about it the other day at Gavin in the studio. None of us really get to do that no more. And I told him to try that. It's going to be a better vibe. Now I feel better about the effort that I want to do. I want to do more videos. I want to do more promoting. When you kind of just in a situation like me, Roy, and Slim them, and you can just set your albums up, put them on your catalog, and sell them, sometimes you lose the effort for wanting to put the extra in it. You know, videos and promoting and going to the club when you don't have to. Coming to the radio, singles and promoting. So now with the work that I put in, I feel good about doing that.
Okay, all right. Lil Keke, new album is called what, and when can they get it, Keke?
Self-Made 2 is getting ready to come in May, man. 3rd Friday in May.
All right. What else? What's the one thing that Keke has not done yet that he would still like to do?
I'm working on my book. It's almost finished.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm working on it.
It's about your life?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Okay.
You know,
it's
gonna be a secret. You're gonna love it.
Wow.
It's gonna wrap this whole city thing up.
Can you tell us the name of the book?
I'll tell you right now.
What is it gonna be called?
Come out?
Wait a minute.
Is it gonna be called They Used All My Samples?
They used all my samples. Is that the name?
I'll tell you what.
They used all my samples.
I'll tell you what.
You stupid.
Everybody ain't gonna be happy.
It could be called They Used All My Samples.
Everybody ain't gonna be happy. But it's for everybody.
But
it's for everybody, but everybody ain't gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying, man?
Okay, because you're gonna tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I'm just telling it from my side of the coin. You know what I'm saying?
And
how I seen it.
Man, when that book coming out, I want to get the first copy off the presses.
So are you prepared for the backlash?
Ooh.
Now, if you do something like this, you'll have people...
When you telling the truth, yeah.
That's
good question.
Will try to bring you down and come to you like Keke,
or say that ain't right, or you got
whatever.
that wrong.
Why you gotta say stuff like that, Keke? You lying, Keke.
What's my resume with y'all with backlash?
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know
care.
it. Tell me. I don't know it. I'm new to this. Tell me your resume.
Let me get out the way. That young jazz.
Listen, I just got to tell you, man, this game takes tough skin. You know what I'm saying? So the backlash, I've been going through that forever. It's not, you know, I didn't ridicule nobody. I wasn't negative. I just told the hard truth. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I seen it all. I seen the city from the beginning to the end. I seen everything.
Oh,
so, you know,
that just got me
I'm
thinking.
tell it.
Okay.
That just got me thinking. I know they
You sure you want to do that? You still got a chance right now, Mr. Key, not to put that truth out there.
I think they want to hear it.
Okay.
Oof, I do.
I think they want to hear it.
Well, I ain't been this excited in a long time.
You know what?
Because this is coming from the horse's mouth. The person that was there, you know, I call it like second generation because, you know, you got Ghetto Boys, Almost Pride, Ghetto Boys, all that.
Yeah, it's homage. The book is homage.
Okay.
It's homage. It's respect, but it's the hard truth. You know, and let me tell you something, man. You know, when you at home by yourself and you know the people that's involved and the people who seen this here, they won't be able to deny it. I'm telling you.
It's the way you looking at me. Because your head been down the whole time until you said, I'm getting ready to tell it.
You know, I'm telling you right now, man, that it's a great book.
Wow.
It'll be here before the summer. And I promise you, it'll last you past the summer.
We're going to be doing a lot of talking, I see. Get ready, city.
But I tell you what, it's going to bring you all the way up to speed.
Wow.
Well, Keke, we're going to have you back as soon as this book is out.
Go on, put him on the calendar now, Cooper. We don't have to wait for this appointment. Go on, etch them in there now. We don't care who's coming, what's happening.
But a question I do want to ask, you know, since you're talking about everything, and it might be in your book or not, I remember in the very beginning, when you was making all the money, and I think it was you, but you had a Mercedes or something like that, and the tax people were knocking on your door. Was that you? And
no, I've never been knocked on by the tax people.
Okay.
You know, now, listen, I'm gangster, man. You know, I'm young, been having cars since 15 and 16.
So you paid all your taxes?
Yeah, listen, I've been having cars since 15 and 16. I've been through repos, lost money. I'm talking about ain't no tax people knocked on the door.
Okay.
No, ain't no tax people. I'm good with my tax people. Pay them every year. Better get ready to pay up in the next few days before the 15th.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Is there going to be anything scandalous in the book that's going to make people make us say, what?
Well, you know, I tell you what. I wouldn't say that, but I would say that, you know, you're going to have a better perspective on some of these stories that you done heard.
Okay.
Wow.
You know.
Again, I say that I know you've been there. A lot of people tell a lot of different stories as it relates to you and the organization that you was with. So I'm excited because I want to see your story, and most importantly, I want to see it in print. Because oftentimes print lasts forever.
And then, you know, I took a special perspective on this I ain't letting nobody write this up for me. It's gonna be my words. It's gonna be coming from
That was my next question, because I know a lot of times people get these book writers.
Now, see, let me tell you what I ain't gonna be after this. I ain't gonna be at the end. I didn't really say that. They added that. That wasn't me. I ain't gonna be that. So everything in here, I stand behind it.
Ooh. Man.
I'm sorry, Keke. I'm more excited about this book than the music getting ready to come out.
You know, man, it's great. It's great. I took my time, a long time to put it together. And the whole thing about it.
Why the book, and why this particular perspective?
Well, it just started off with the book, me just using my platform of what I have going on, just taking advantage of what I can. You know, this music, my platform, my fans, I feel like they're going. And then, you know, it's just that, you know, I've leaned back and listened to enough of the stories that I think it's just time for me to tell mine. It's a lot of stories out here, a lot of DVDs, a lot of stories. I just don't see how I wouldn't be able to tell mine that I was there from day one, from the start.
I can't wait to read it. Madd Hatta Morning Show book club.
It's gonna have a couple. You know, it's gonna have a sequel. It's gonna take. You know, it ain't gonna just be one book. It's gonna
be a couple of.
You're gonna get the story.
Okay. Yeah, we excited about that, man. Always good to see you, Key. Definitely want to tell everybody, though, to make sure they look for the new records and the new album. Mac is following you on social media, obviously, because he on all your business, know you're working out, where you been with your kids. People love to be in your business. Do you ever feel like you're giving too much to the people, to your fans?
Sometimes they feel like I don't give enough. I'm kind of like, man, like, what I want to do, man, what I try to do, it's impossible to do. But, man, can I just have my personal life? I know I can't, but you know what I'm saying, for entertainment, can't we just have it? So I try to keep as much of it off, you know, the radar.
But J Mac knew you were what you were doing with the kids and all that.
Know, man, I do a little posting, you know what I'm saying, like Throwback Thursday was for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't do nothing really vulgar on that. You know, I do a couple little quotes and some pictures and some promoting.
And every once in a while he'll speak on something that's political, or did you see this, and or something like that.
That's it. Nothing too major, nothing too crazy, man. I'm even killed right now.
Okay.
But the book of fool.
He went back to that. All right, what they want to follow you on social media. Tell them what
713 DONKE 713. Y'all get ready for the new album 7 May 2, man. I just, you know, I'm grateful and appreciative that y'all having me here for the birthday and able to
thank you, man. Happy
promote
birthday
what
to
I need to do. You know, it's family.
And the website too, because I know you got your own.
7 May 713.
Okay.
You know?
I have one more question. So why did you do the book in parts instead of just one? You said it's more than one?
Because the story is still rolling.
There's no end to this
the story ain't over. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put everybody in perspective, and it ain't to diss nobody. It's to it's just gonna tell the story. I think the culture that we set, the screwed up story, I just think it need to be told. I don't think nobody can tell it just as good as me. Except for my the crew, ESG, and everybody's in the book. Everybody.
Okay. Don Key celebrating his birthday once again. Happy birthday, Don Key. Have a great
Appreciate
birthday,
y'all,
man.
100.
Thank you, brother.
Mac, I'm coming over there too. I'll be over there to the Hustle Fit with the Get Better game.
Come through.
With my
The
wife beat on,
hater.
looking for you and Slim and everybody over there. I'll be over there.
All right, Key. Appreciate it, bro.